FATTshane back again in Warframe, and today I wanted to talk about a ribbon I was given in my Twitch stream by a lovely viewer for the Soma. So today we'll look at this, test it out, see how well it works. It's 15% damage to infested. Um, Endgame stuff is usually against Grenier anyway, most of the time. Uh, I do enjoy survivals against the infested. So that's always nice. 58% increase to total damage, which is nice. And then 40.8% crit damage, which gives me 7.8, which is relatively high. I kept Argon Scope bladed rounds, so the 1.2 increase, giving me like a total of 9 times multiplier. Argon Scope making the red crits happen consistently anyway. Your standard crit build. Soma, which I didn't have to add any extra form onto because I had Fang Fusillade there, and I was able to swap those two out. Worked out great. I did have to remove Heavy Caliber. I did have that on there, so the damage used to be slightly higher, but the crit multiplier is now higher, which I think kind of balances that out. So we'll take this against a few crap tier enemies. We'll do 20. We'll crank their level up relatively high. See how it holds up against low level Grenier. Just to kind of get a place to where to base damage off of. Alright, so it just completely annihilates them. Of course, I should probably watch out because I spawned in 20. Ooh, I really need a reload mod on. Wow. So level 105 heavy, not heavies, butchers are nothing. They mean absolutely nothing in the game anymore, which is nice. I mean, you're not on a typical day, you're not going to see level 105 butchers anyway. But being able to mow them down, even though a lot of people say butchers are, the trash mobs, I still like using them as testing because they do have decent. They have low tier armor. Most of the time, I more or less get destroyed by butchers and crewmen than I do like heavy gunners most of the time. So that's not all that bad. It works pretty well. This is the only build I have set up for it at the moment, which is kind of just fine. It works. Oh, I don't want it on that build. There we go. You can probably hear the train in the background because I live way too close to railroad tracks, but that's okay. It happens. That's life, boys. We'll grab a heavy gunner. We'll see. This might just completely wreck us because we're Equinox. Let's see. Put him to sleep. Well, that didn't work too well. Because we can't hit the red crits. Alright, you know what? Let's go switch over to like a Naro so we can just hold him in place, or Vauban. You know what? Yeah, let's go switch over to Vauban real quick. It'll be a little bit easier. Oh, Vauban, where you at? There you are. Here we go. Vauban. I'll just have to remember to switch that back. There we go. Simulate. Oh yeah, that's much better. So if you can land consistent headshots, even against the heavy gunners at over level 100, is not a full 200 round mag. Which is kind of nice, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think if we do the infested, though, it would probably destroy them even worse. So let's grab some ancient healers and test those out at 105. He'll tick. So it took less than 40. So it took less than, barely less than one, like a quarter of the mag. That's kind of insane. Barely less than a quarter of a mag, or barely more than a quarter of a mag. That's kind of nice. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted to do was grab an ancient healer and crank it all the way up to the 140, and we'll see how it holds up there, because I haven't really tested it at the 140s. Did I get the level up? Yeah. Okay. Simulate. Alright, so it still completely just annihilates these guys, which is kind of nice. I mean, the like ODS, ODD, all those kind of missions, doing vault runs. Um, I do like the Soma a lot, especially when I run carrier. Um, Mainly, I run carrier with the Soma or any kind of gun like that. So it's been really fun playing around with it, and a huge shout out to the person who gave it to me in the stream the other day for free. I was talking about how I never get lucky enough to get like a Soma or anything for myself. I always end up with goofy ones. I did recently just get a Dread Riven, and you guys will see that video. This goes up on Tuesday. The Dread will actually be going up on Thursday, so you'll get a peek at my Dread Riven, which I'm really happy with it. But I would like to leave that off here. Thank you guys for watching. Links down in the description for Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon if you guys have any interest in checking any of those things out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.